Warning, the following video contains explicit language, which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
I seen many moves, hope to see many more. But in my city, it's be the envy, bitch, penny or pity, poor pity, no mercy when loaded semis roll. When niggas bring them choppers like butchers, like to the cutting board. Rings don't last often when you fuck with these streets. Affairs off in the coffin, up you poppin' shit's creep. Popping off if you see, finger itchy as wool. And only fix to the problem is your alliance with tools. And that's the science of fools. Being stuffed nostrils, they build a bear. Lost visions of youth, they go to visit, no buildings there. Pop bottles and pour half of the homie, the other straight to the head. Hoping concussions will numb me from the pain. My conscience on Novocaine. Into a bottle safe, then pass the shot of your drink. Like drinks, she wanna feel my pain. She got something to ease it. Her hair snatched back and release it. She say I'm there for my nigga, do what it do. Tonight, inside the margin till your stress is removed. She wanna feel my pain, she got something to ease it. Her hair snatched back, said baby go release it. Release it. Release it. Release it. Her hair snatched back, said baby go release it.
It's time to release stress. I don't worry, I just scroll through my phone to see who I can undress. She's a quick hit and got them freaky habits. About to murder it and I ain't gotta shoot or stab it. Low key, she barely even knows me, but that don't stop her from leaving me them dope keys. She know what I want, nothing to talk about at 3 a.m. Ain't nothing open but legs and Waffle House.
Joe, what's going on with you, homie?
She took her clothes off, drunk as two backward B's. All I see is double D. She's down on them double knees, with her tongue all over these. Looking up like, are you pleased? Right after she swallows seeds. You ruin me, what you do to me. It's nothing else after this. Can't go back to nothing whack. It's gotta be as good as she. Play with me like I'm a wing. Sex me good and set me free. Looked at my phone, she texting me like, come back, I want a round ring.
There for my nigga, do what it do. Tonight, inside the margin till your stress is removed. She wanna feel my pain, she got something to ease it. Her hair snatched back, said baby go release it. Release it. Release it. Release it. Her hair snatched back, said baby go release it. As soon as I hit the door, it's a shorty read my mind. Alcoholics on hiatus, we unwind. And I find myself trying to make it through hard times. No felonies, parole till power steering control. Sex stripping the stress lesson, please believe. Back smash the weave, on the knees proceed to throw down till I slow down, you need to breathe. Till she go down and she blow crowns, she stress relieved. Get low down and I throw pound till too deep in her throat sound. And she choked up and I broke down, steamboat letting that smoke out. And I stayed up and she stayed down, that tongue sliding like playground. It's AK to that face now like yes indeed. She not usually this down for the team, but tonight she said, boy when you ready, go release that. Release that. Release that. Release that. There for my nigga, do what it do. Tonight, inside the margin till your stress is removed. She wanna feel my pain, she got something to ease it. Her hair snatched back, said baby go release.
Yo, what's going on with your people? What's happening? It's your boy Mike, your boy Marty.
What's up, what's up?
Let's talk and game, you know what I'm saying? So we can do the same thing here, man. You know, we're always gonna do what we do. We're gonna have these conversation topics we're gonna run up on. What's going on with you, Joe? What's going on with you, Leon? Y'all let me know if y'all can hear everything okay out there, man. You know what I'm saying? I can only do but so much here.
Round 2. Fight.
The best place to go. Straight training mode.
Round 3.
Same cam, man. So this time you know we in the same room, even though we always in the same room.
Yeah.
Let me reach down and grab a grape. You know what I'm saying? There we go. A1. Big Marty, what's been going on with you, man?
Not much here, man. Just
Martin
work
Dog.
and
Marty Dog.
just work and trying to play games a little bit, but not a whole lot. Oh my God. And of course, I'm still getting harassed to get back on Tekken.
Listen, man, that's gonna happen to you. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna let you live it down, Marty.
Fight.
The people need you, Marty. They need you, brother.
They don't need me, man.
They need you, brother.
They don't need me on Tekken.
Yeah, they do. Come on, Marty. Don't do it to us. Listen, man.
Why I disappeared for 2 weeks? I had a lot of personal stuff going on, and I had to take a little hiatus.
And he was playing Tekken while online. You know what I'm saying? We found out about him. Shout out to my secret, what you call them, folks? The insurgent. You know what I'm saying? I need my...
Yeah, so apparently they got spies.
My bad, my
set out
informant.
on
My
me.
informant.
They got, like, people spying on me. Are people still playing Tekken at Ravens now?
They may be, because school is back in. So, he might be cranking that up. That might even end up being one of the stops on the Tekken House tour. We got lined up in the next season or so. Definitely going to be looking into stuff like that. Man, listen, I'm just having a great time, Marty. Living life.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to have to work hard today. Boy, I dodged a bullet. I dodged a good bullet, brother. I was not trying to hear that mess today. Man, I've just really been having a great time. Outside of IRS hitting me up, everything else has been A1.
That's always the worst.
100% the worst.
That's always the worst. IRS hitting you up.
Man, listen. I don't even know what to tell you, man. Your junk is,
Round one.
you go into the bank account expecting to pull money out, and you get back a balance statement. Not what's up. IRS out to get you, okay? Not playing no games.
It's always the worst. You try to get money, ain't nothing there. You go there. Oh, well, dang. Didn't I just get paid? Don't matter.
They not trying to hear it. Shoot, man. But we got a few things we're going to be talking about today.
Dirty
man.
draws. What's up, man?
Dirty draws is happening. Feeling A1, my brother. A1. We got a few things we're going to talk about today, man.
KO.
Yeah, you're definitely messing up over there. You're getting toe up.
Fight.
One of the main things we want to talk about is going to be, we're going to talk about this new season coming up, man. Do we got time for the auto Tekken? You know what I'm saying? It's because it's only going to be one of two things.
Auto Tekken. This one.
Round three.
Yeah, I guess that's right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess that's better, but it's basically just like a sadistic choice at that point.
Most definitely will. They're going to come get you one way or the other. But, yeah, man, we're going to get into this new Tekken, man. What you think about Marty? I already know you like the Lay coming out. You've seen all them rage drives you got. Going to be cheating like a mug.
I actually went back and watched the trailer, and all the rage drives they showed were just the mids out of the stances.
One was low.
Which one?
The one like this.
Round one.
Oh, the one. No, the crane one was mid because it was the kick. I guess the Panther stance one.
Yeah, I guess that's what it is. Panther stance. Yeah.
Where he's like crouched down with his arms out. Like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. That one's low to mid, I guess. But
And the mid is a launcher.
yeah, nah. The mid is a launcher.
Oh, man.
It is a launcher. Panther was probably his, arguably his best stance. I thought it was his second best one. I thought the best one was the Tiger, where his arms out like this.
Best stance is the one that they take away from him. Okay?
Is the one they take away from him.
Yeah, I'm not trying to hear none of this junk he got going on, man.
Yeah, I'm actually hyped to see who they haven't released It's like, you know, I said last time who I wanted back. Julia and that sumo man. Ganryu.
Yeah, I'm down for Ganny. I'm down for Ganny, man. I'm a fan of
Ganryu's cool. I like that character. And then, like, there's no sumo representative right now in Tekken, so, like...
There ain't too many sumo representatives in games.
Well, true, yeah.
I can only think of, like, 2, really. Maybe there's one in... Oh, 3. There's one in Virtual Fighter.
Yeah.
And I can think of E Honda and Ganryu.
Yeah.
I don't even know if any more exist.
Yeah. They just show more love to the sumo fighters.
I mean...
You could do without Anna, but Leia's with him. I actually like what they did with Anna with her story and everything. I like it. It's really cool. It's really cool.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really mind the Anna too much.
What's going on, Afro?
I don't mind the Anna at all, really. She gonna be out there doing.
I'm always down for the. I'm always down for like the vengeance kick. You know, the whole "you killed my husband, I'm coming at you." I think that's cool, man.
I think it'd be alright. I think they're gonna work it out.
What's going on, Iceman?
Iceman, what's up with you?
Oh, Hinako? Yeah, that's the fourth sumo representative. Except she's like a 90-pound sumo because she's like a little blonde
trash,
girl,
trash.
But she was really broken in one
garbage.
Game. That cheap setup.
Trash, garbage records. Okay, not trying to hear that.
Yeah, there's a little blonde schoolgirl, but she has some bro.
That's what's up.
Oh yeah, she was cheap in one game.
Can't wait till we get that junk up and running.
Yeah, she has a command grab that like takes you all the way to the wall, and she picks you up like sumo and runs you over the wall. Shit's awesome.
I had a feeling the low was coming.
Man, we got Silver Bullet in the house. We got 96 in the house. We got that boy Limitless Guns in the house. Y'all boys say what's up.
What's up? What's going on, y'all?
You know what I'm saying? It's a full house here at Mike and Marty today, man.
Yeah, man.
So, here's the thing I heard a lot of people concerned about these bounce moves off the wall. I don't think they're going to be as bad as people think they're going to be. Most of the moves I see look pretty trash or very great, you know. But they're moves that people don't already use. So, it's pretty much they're just trying to make ineffective moves effective, you know, or worth using. I'm not using back forward king, okay? Unless it bounces you so far, I can turn back around and get a regular combo. You know.
Why is that his wall? That's so weird.
It's trash. Straight garbage.
Oh man.
What happened to CM Red? Probably gonna come back after this Anna come out.
Yeah, Gun's gonna get these hands.
That boy Iceman.
Yeah, boy Iceman calling you out, man. Oh my goodness. Oh, man. Yo, Ice, that man said you need to just sit back and collect your Social Security, man.
I left my camera room because I called you talking to damn Iceman.
Animosity real in the streets. Yeah, I think.
Oh yeah.
I expect nothing less, bro. Hey man, that's what he called you, brother. He called you.
He called you old.
He called you the last member of Salt and Pepper, bro. Oh, he getting the bears? He don't even get Paul?
Oh, he gets Kuma and Panda?
Hey man, listen.
Did they change one of Ling's best AOP moves? Might take away his counter hit property.
Wait, what move is that?
Round one.
Oh, the push to the wall.
Fight.
Oh, okay.
Is that what that is now? Yeah, that's her bounce move. Yes. They need to take away
that actually needed to happen.
And it need to be negative. I don't know why this junk is only -1. Get that mess up out of here, man. Actually, let me see if we can pull up this video, man. Let's see if we can pull this up. It's going to be difficult because I got to go around the corner to type, but, you know, we'll make it do what it do. See if I can pull up some footage.
Oh, that's what's okay.
And we got this nice screen in front of us, man. This junk is actually A1.
Yeah.
I like
it's
this.
actually a cool setup, man.
I like this setup.
Probably need to keep it like this. It's pretty good.
How dare you?
Dang, what's going on over there, bro?
KO.
How dare you?
Round 2.
Alright, let me see. I need to get a. That's what I need to put on a wish list next. A wireless keyboard.
Wireless keyboard, yeah.
Yeah. See what we can do here right quick. I'll be right on the other side.
Yeah, man.
KO. Round 3. Fight.
I'm playing on
Alright, let's see what we can pull up here, y'all.
I don't play with them much. But I hate them.
KO. Round 4.
Actually, not that bad.
Let's see how we're gonna do this.
Oh, no, hell
Alright, see, this wall bounce thing, I actually thought it was going to be way worse because I thought you could combo into the moves that you could bounce people off, and I was like, man, this is going to be ridiculous. But
Didn't
you
end up
know,
looking to
with
be
the
as
moves
bad
that
as
they
you thought.
showed, huh?
Didn't end up looking as bad as you thought.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I was just like, oh man, this is a bad idea, guys. But now, I mean, it's not, you know, it's not seeming so bad.
Yeah, I mean, worse things have happened, you know, by way of
KO.
additions to the game. I think this might be it.
73 damage or what?
Just the whole thing?
It looks like it is that
Catching
one.
a puka and nuts.
Round 1.
Full
Fight.
bullet, okay. You should know where we're going.
Yeah, this is how long. This gotta be it. This gotta be it. What's going on, Panther? You doing alright tonight, man?
I got that name Limitless Guns from Call of Duty. I've heard
You got the junk in all kind of language I don't understand. Alright, let's see if I can pull this up for y'all right quick.
KO. Round 2. Fight.
No, hey. I don't want you to do that job. One
I don't even know if that's something new. Oh, that's new. That boy Gigas with the wall bounce into a combo. Oh, I just realized that was a new move.
I had to learn. I learned that on the fly. Oh, well, okay, I can do that, right?
Is that new this one, Paul?
Oh, let's run back. Let's run back.
The side step shoulder?
Nah, that's always been there.
I got a new character.
Round 3.
Mm-hmm.
I hate Oscar, but I love it at the same time.
Huh?
It's not shown on the.
I had to slow down. I'm trying to get it.
I'm over here. So we up here looking at something y'all can't even see it.
This screen, man, their plan is like slowing down there.
Oh, my bad. I don't even know how that happened. Oh, I do know how that happened. Put it on the wrong scene.
Round 4.
No HUD. When you put on Samsung. Alright, now we can do this.
Oh, now, okay, I'm not messing it up so bad.
We didn't watch half the whole video. Y'all
I know, man.
ain't seen nothing. So let's go back and check it out.
KO. Final round.
Look at this cheap jump this man got, man. Hold up. What's going on here, man? Your boy definitely need a new computer. Pop, blow. This is definitely a new move. Okay. That boy Gigas got something cheap. Oh, wall bounce. Okay, that was soft. That's new.
Yeah, that's a new move, right?
No, the shoulder's not new, but him getting that is new.
That's just a move people didn't use or something?
Yeah, nobody really uses it. Super ridiculous.
Oh, man.
That's new. No, that's not new. Oh yeah, it's new that he get a combo off that.
Work on the execution, huh?
There we go. That boy King. Oh no, what is all that noise?
Round 2.
Oh, here we go. Cheating geese. Like they need to give him more stuff.
Actually, they got nerfed. Actually, that was nerfed.
Oh, his shield ram is the wall mount?
Like they need to give him more stuff.
What you doing with that, Mark?
That geese joint against the wall, that joint actually got nerfed.
Some of the palm?
Yeah. How did it hurt? Because on the regular palm, you can get, it's like the character fell down so fast.
No, what you looking at? See, what you need to understand, the regular palm, not the blue palm, the regular palm does not wall bounce. I mean, it doesn't wall stuff.
I know that.
So they fall down quickly.
KO.
The blue palm,
Round 2.
when you do the blue palm, that wall stuff. But it looks like on here, the regular palm is what's getting wall bounce.
Why does that joint sound like it's reverb?
Essentially, he has two different versions of wall bounce. Wall stuff. He got the back, he got the palm. Which you really don't need to because you made one wall bounce.
Wow, that jump is extra loud.
So should you think Hockey looks like the best?
KO.
Yeah.
Round 3.
Let's hope
Fight.
that's what that was. Sorry, y'all had to hear that.
Yeah, it sounds like a
I can't hear if anything. Probably awesome show. Still making that good.
KO. Round 4.
Nah, it ain't. Okay,
Fight.
good.
Which one should you get first? I mean, you are in a bio. Right? I'm gonna ask you, like, have you traditionally played 3D fighters at all? Or you just enjoy 2D fighters, particularly anime style,
Final
and
round.
all that business?
Fight.
I think that's new.
Just completely in general. I think Dragon Ball Fighters probably pick up and play, but yeah, I personally think Tekken is a better game, more rewarding and all that. I mean, that's just me.
You win.
They're saying they can't hear us now.
Can you hear me all right now? Now see if you can hear that noise. Okay, that's good. All right, I just had turned down the volume mic. I thought that was making a noise, but apparently it's just me reverbing the junk right back into the system.
Oh my god. Well, yeah, like if you're new to fighting games, like, Dragon Ball Fighter would probably be a lot easier to just pick up and play. But you know, Tekken, I think if you're gonna invest into a game, like I think it's a better game personally, and more, better longevity, more rewarding, and all of that to play Tekken. So
Most definitely my favorite game. So I'm 100% biased. I don't even play none of the other trash. Okay, trash.
Yeah.
You heard me say it. Trash.
wow.
One button mash fest. One button team battle mash fest. Okay. Boo Boo Fighter. Even though I do fuck with your boy Ball Rock. I can't hate on him. My all-time second favorite character, ball game. You know, Fight Money. You know what I mean? Maybe the IRS can help him locate my work money. You know what I mean? But
Fight.
yeah, the scene is also pretty good for Tekken.
Yeah.
A lot of people willing to help you out. A lot of people willing to come together, have a lot of good fun. I know here in Atlanta, we have plenty of great people to hang out with. You know, you got a lot of people you can learn from, a lot of people that you can grow with. I don't know where you're from. That also might have a
Round 3.
that might have a real deciding
It's gonna
factor.
have somewhat of an impact on
Yeah.
what you choose, because I know, some places just aren't as blessed as Atlanta is.
Yeah.
To have a local scene to be able to play.
And I'm blessed. Ask your lady about me. Anyway, I don't know her.
Leg swipe. I seen that.
Yeah, that's true. Joe has a good point. You know, as far as
KO.
Dragon Ball Fighters goes,
Round 4. Fight.
if you haven't ever played a fighting game, and you try to get online and play Dragon Ball Fighters, you might not ever learn though. You know, I will say this about Tekken: it has a long, deep learning curve, but there'll be a lot of people around your area. At least even if you play online, you know, around your skill level, by which you can try to, you know, graft your way till you get to the upper echelons of Mount Rushmore. You know what I'm saying? But in that Dragon Ball, man, them fools get to locking you down, and you ain't never played a fighting game before.
Oh yeah, you're definitely going to be blocking for like 30 or 40 seconds.
Yeah, you're not gonna love that. Yeah. Crypto, what's going on with you, my G?
So what are your thoughts about the season 2 thing?
I don't like what they did with King's wall bounce move, but I mean, it'll just be another move that he's got that I just still will not really use that much. I do really appreciate what they did with sidestep 2, because that move was also useful. You know, up until recently, there really was no reason to do sidestep 2, other than, I mean, I guess it was a safe knockdown, but if I was gonna sidestep you, I might as well hot kick you or forward 3 you. You know, why am I gonna go through the hassle, you know, of doing sidestep 2, knocking you down, and you might possibly duck that jump. Now, what I do fear is they're gonna try to. What's going on with your Shaolin? Everybody say what's up to Shaolin. He first qualifier to make it into the THT finals. Holla at your boy Shaolin.
Booty clap hero, what's up, man?
What's happening with you?
That's his name.
Huh?
What kind of name is this?
That's his name. Booty clap hero.
Hey man, you know, I just feel like that's a great thing. They probably try to make it unsafe. High and unsafe. That's how they do King, man. I don't know why they want to do
high and unsafe?
That one too. High, unsafe. Not hit confirmable.
It's like, why is Paul's hit confirmable? But then, like,
because it's Paul, man. They want to make that man super G.
Like, that's a.
Why is his death is not punishable 100% of the time?
Yeah, okay, yeah, that definitely.
Super ridiculous.
That's definitely. If I were going to make one change on Paul, I think that's the change I would make for his death is have less pushback.
0 pushback. Okay.
What about 0?
0.
But, I mean, I would make it like small pushback. Like, I don't know about 0.
It needs. This man hits you with 3 hits.
Yeah, I get it.
It's over.
But 0 pushback might be weird. Like, a very small amount of pushback, I'll take it.
Alright, so I can't jab punch him, but I should be able to hot kick him.
Yeah, that's fine.
But any pushback makes it so some characters cannot hot kick this man. I mean, if you look at it now, he doesn't get a tremendous amount of pushback. It's just enough for you not to be able to hit him with nothing
significant. It's pretty far, but
it's just enough so you can't get nothing significant.
You can't do anything.
Nothing significant. You get like a kick or something that's not going to take nearly as much as his move. You know, what's going on with you, Lissandro?
Yeah, Death is launch punishable to a certain extent, but like Paul gets pushed back so far in almost every situation where you're never gonna launch the man. Like it. Yeah.
It's. You know, there are times where I don't even get my Punisher that punishes, and I know it's got the range.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, man, they just don't need to have that jump rolling around.
Yeah, like,
especially giving them that sway in 3. That's ultimate trash.
And like, I feel that's the problem because King is a character to where like he has really long range punishes, like more so than most of the cast. So if you're doing a move that's like -18 or whatever death hits is, and King can't touch you, like that's kind of an issue. Like if King can't touch you, pretty much the rest of the cast is not going to be able to hit you.
You said if they reduce the pushback, you would make it less, make it not minus? Oh, of course not. Of course not. Are you going to also not make it take as much damage? That's the whole problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The problem is that this junk, he hit you 3 times. There's no move. There's not even any launch punishable moves other than launchers.
Well, you know, you can launch it every time with Noctis because it's down forward 2 takes up like
half the screen.
6 or 7 character links. So he just like leans forward and goes up with a sword. So it's like, yeah, he can punish it every time.
Oh, quarter circle back 4. No, listen. I don't know what y'all... Do y'all not think Paul is ridiculous? These boys want Paul to be outrageous.
Oh, man.
I can't believe they're saying stuff like this. This man said quarter circle back 4 need to be a combo starter.
On counter hits, screwing instantly on counter hits, still giving a massive combo.
Quarter circle back 4 is a combo for counter hit.
Well, I mean, he's saying he just screwed instantly on counter hit instead of giving a massive combo.
Oh, that would make sense.
Considering his homing and plus on block. Oh, plus, is it?
Yeah, it is. It's plus. It's like +2.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Something trash.
I didn't know it was plus.
Something trash.
What's +2?
Of course, it'll land there. Yeah. Yeah, I understand what you were saying, Zach.
Okay, I read what you said wrong, man.
Yeah, that he should nerf it. Like he's saying it should only be like, I guess, a combo starter on a counter hit instead of it.
Well, it is a combo starter only on counter hit, but it stun you like back one on counter hit instead of screwing you. So maybe I might can roll with that, but I actually am still not a fan. What's going on with you, Boss Juice, man? Listen. Not a fan, okay, of that Death is suggesting. No, that junk need to be launch punishable. Look, this is the thing. That junk hadn't always took all that damage, and it's always been launch punishable. And it is and the mix-up is so strong that you +4 on that. Look at that, +4. I said 2. I don't swing on it no way, so that's ridiculous. Why does he have these kind of mix-ups? That's outrageous for somebody to be running around with these kind of mix-ups. And y'all claiming some of these things need to be more safe? Man, please. Alright, I'll tell y'all what.
Understand, like,
let forward 3 take that much damage. You know what I'm saying? You can make it jab punch.
Now, I just don't understand that 1-2 being hit confirmable if someone that has like a similar to almost the same move is not hit confirmable like on one character, but then like, you know, on Paul it is. Like that doesn't make any sense.
Look, that junk, very, very good point there, Crypto. Listen, let's talk about King, right? People gonna be hollering, oh, he got a mix-up. The mix-up straight garbage, okay? The mix-up is like you gotta play Tekken mix-up.
I mean, his mix-up is strong. It's just hard to utilize.
No, it is a garbage mix-up because
King's?
The back 1-2 mix-up.
Oh, back 1-2. Oh, okay.
A garbage mix-up, right? Okay, so I gotta do back 1, and then if I wanted to go all the way through, I do back 1-2. There's no hit confirming, right?
Yeah.
Then not only can you duck the jump like -13. So I could stand there and tear you up, or I could duck and tear you up. And they'd be like, oh, well, he got the flip over. But the flip over, you could just jab him straight out of the jump. So now I could do like a delayed 2, but he don't get nothing for the 2. He hits you with the 2, it ain't nothing. It ain't like the 2 stun you as well. I don't understand why the second part is duckable and punishable. Why has it got to be like this? This man does not. It's not like he's doing an unbreakable mid throw or some junk. This man's doing a flip, a spinning wheel kick or some junk. Puts him on the ground. All it do is knock you down. If it even hits you, if you don't punch him out there. Trash. Straight garbage. And then you got your boy Paul running around here with a homing move, 12 frames, knockdown, got great OG, hit confirmable. Come on, cuz. Come on. Safe. You know what I'm saying? Get them all the way up out of there. Cannot have that mess. Tell that boy with the chop face.
You know, it's just like some of the choices that they make, you know, when they sit down and balance the characters is just really weird to me. It's just really strange.
Oh, that boy Limitless Gun keeping it real. 6 more months. Appreciate you, my G.
Definitely appreciate it.
Shoot, man. Listen, Doug. Fight. Oh, yeah, that's right. Leia's back for your boy Marty.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Too bad I'm not really playing Tekken. But,
That's cool. She in here early. She the going. I'm gonna send a link to the chat with that hairpiece you got, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let them folks know what's up with it.
KO.
Yeah, Marty coming back.
Round
Y'all know about it. Marty gonna be up on at the top of the board, cheating his ass off with leg. Hot kicking and back down, back pouring a nigga to death. Man, listen, that's all kind of crazy stuff popping off in here, man. Some other changes I saw that I thought were interesting. They gave Gigas what looks to be down for at 3-2. No. What? See, 96 is the type of person who doesn't want to ever have to actually play with Gigas. You know, he doesn't want to have to actually play with Gigas. He wants to make all of the excuses about why Gigas is
Not
garbage.
gonna change this man's problem. He's still trash.
But they made one of the moves that you complain about the most
Like what?
better.
No, the move I would complain about the most is his goddamn stance, which you can't use.
Bro, but if down four at 3-2 is guaranteed, like it is when you do down four at 3 both punches.
Down for 3-2. Down for 3-1.
Welcome to the
He's got a down four at 3 into a down 2.
Lars
I'm
Alexander.
talking about Marduk's 4-3-2.
No, I'm talking about, you know what your down 2 is currently?
Yeah.
He has a down 4 at 3 into down 2.
So it's needed to that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's Marduk. Well, he didn't bam, but he did this.
Yeah, guys, I think Lei will be
No, this one
good.
launches and
but
knocks you through the ground.
If you look at the history of Lei in
Gross.
Yeah.
1v1
Marduk's the same thing, but
games,
he had the,
like he's
4-4
usually
plus
pretty
2
mediocre. I mean, he's not bad,
Boom,
but like,
boom, boom.
but he's usually pretty mediocre. He's usually stronger in tag
Ridiculous.
games. Like, I think he'll be good, but I don't
No,
think he's
this
gonna
is
be
a
like
move that's
amazing.
raw.
Like, oh man,
The knee
we all need to watch
into-
out for legs. It's gonna be
You know,
ridiculous.
if you try to
Nah,
duck-
Negative 15.
I don't think that's gonna happen. I think he'll be solid though.
And don't he already have an
And of course,
he has
like
1
he's
plus
gonna
2
be
right
late,
now.
so it's like
Yeah, but
50-50s all day.
But you was complaining that was launch
And they're gonna
punishable,
make that last post, but he'll watch.
and you could duck it. You know what I'm saying? He's over here trying to. He just don't want Gigas to be good. That's really what it come down to. No, I'm saying this last part you was complaining about.
I mean, like,
so
he's
now
like-
they.
Still gonna make it. Watch,
He wants Craig
still
Marduk
make-
back though.
watch,
Yeah,
still
he don't
make
want.
it safe.
He don't. Yeah, it's gonna be unsafe. They
Negative
cannot.
15, launch.
They can't make the junk safe, brother.
Oh, Saturday is on. Iceman Against Guns. He
Uh-oh.
said you get in these hands Saturday.
I'm tired of this crap, man. I'm tired of it.
He was saying you challenged him. So.
Nah, it's good. That bullshit he did last time. Yeah, that's
Oh,
all right. He played cheap Tekken. He ain't played Tekken. He played cheap Tekken.
Oh, here's a good question. When does Josie get Bruce back too?
KO.
Oh,
Round 2.
never. Oh, not.
That made that character extra, bro. She's already really good. She is back too.
Who's that?
Josie? Bruce back too?
No, she's not getting Bruce back.
Oh my god.
Listen, I had some conversation with somebody online, man. They're not going to give Josie Bruce back to unless you're willing to make down for negative 16, linear. And what was the other thing? I forgot what I said to them. It got to be linear. It's got to be unsafe as a mug.
Launch punishable.
You know, and that junk can't give no advantage on hit. Negative on hit. See, they got to go back to the old down 4. No way we're going to give you a tracking low that gives advantage, that's 12 frames, that's safe, practically. You get a low jab. Might as well be safe.
That's a horrible punch.
And mix that up with back 2? Come on. You already got down for it too. Why do people want to be outrageous? They want the characters to be highly outrageous. Highly outrageous. And then they'll be mad when everybody playing with their character doing to them what they thought they was going to be doing to everybody else. Straight garbage.
That's the thing I don't understand. Like, I think characters, you know, sometimes they just find the way they are. Like, I don't even want anything with Jin.
Round 4.
Like, I think the character is like
Fight.
perfect the way he is. Like, I wouldn't want to add anything to that character. Like, I don't think he needs anything. It's -1 on hit.
What's
Okay.
-1 on hit?
So he's saying the down 4.
Down 4, not -1 on hit, brother. Not anymore, brother.
He
No,
said,
sir.
He said he's crying laughing because that shit would be ridiculous.
You're dang right. That junk would be ridiculous.
It really would be though, because he's sitting there poking you with that down four, and all of a sudden you duck one time. Wow! Catch that back too. Oh, he's saying it's +1.
It's +1. That junk is not minus. Yeah, that's the problem, bro. That junk. You got to get down there and block that
Yeah,
junk.
it's cheap.
Wow.
Yeah, wow!
Nobody wants to see that, man. I'm not trying to live that life, okay? I'm not trying to live that life again.
Back to Martin King in. He come in.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was terrifying with Bruce. You sit there down 4 all day. You finally try to swing. Wow! You get crumpled and just die. That was horrible.
I seen Bruce lay against the wall. Oh my god.
Kill somebody. Oh man.
I made somebody quit.
That would be a silly season 2 change.
Yeah, nobody needs to have that happen. If they bring that, I'm already quitting Tekken because they brought Lay back. But I'm definitely gonna be out of here then. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be
all sorts of hate from my boy.
Hey,
all sorts of hate.
They brought back back. Oh, I'm glad I've been left. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be dealing with no down 4 back 2 mix up. Then when I finally start getting king to that, oh yeah, man. Oh, we got switch stance still. Got to get rid of switch stance too. You can't have a mix up like that. It's too much. That's why they had to take Bruce off the game. They couldn't bear to give him switch stance and leave him with all that mess. They couldn't allow it to happen. I don't even know what made them think doing down 4, making that junk only jab punishment. My bad. Low jab punishment. Who thought that was a great idea?
Fight.
Straight garbage. Nah, bro. You ain't using back 2 if that junk is -19.
-19? Ooh, boy.
No.
Getting torn up for free for you, man?
Yeah, they didn't have no evasive properties either.
Yeah. Oh, boy. I don't know about that.
That there is a no-go, brother.
That's a mighty bad move.
Yeah, straight garbage. Straight garbage.
I told you, man, he's way better than mine, man.
Hey, man, so, you know, something else we was coming up with. What to talk to y'all about, man. How many of y'all know about flowcharts, man? How many of y'all ever heard of the term flowchart out there?
Yeah, you know, somebody's like a flowchart player.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yeah. I think like the most common example people have heard lately is, you know, somebody's a flowchart Ken or something in the Street Fighter, right?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm under the mindset that there actually are flowcharts that are good.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think that flowcharts have their place in 2 concepts, alright? Concept number 1 being in tournament play. I feel like there's nothing wrong with having 3 full mapped out variations of a flowchart, okay? Full on flowchart. From beginning to end, this is going to get you up out of there if you guess wrong. So, you got round 1 flowchart. Start off with maybe like a hot kick right out the box. You know what I'm saying? Just let them know you wild right out the box. And then play super solid. Then you get the flowchart number 2 where you throw right at the beginning of the match. You know what I'm saying? Then maybe sidestep, do some bull jive, go low like 15 times in a row. Make some crazy pattern. Then the 3rd round, just completely bonkers. Okay? All the way out there.
Going crazy.
Then you switch it up in the next fight. After they lose them 3.
This place like super solid.
Yeah, then you switch up super solid at the top of the match. Super crazy bonkers. 2nd round. Then 3rd round, more conservative. You know what I'm saying? Get them all the way messed up. You know what I mean? Tear them all the way out the frame. Folks will not know what in the world to do with that right there until, you know, until I guess maybe they catch on to you. But you only got 2 games. And if you got 3 solid mix-up rounds, I'm saying map them things all the way out, practice them every day to their second nature. Extra gross. I also feel like, and this I want to talk to y'all about, I want to go over. I feel like there is a place for flowcharts in helping you get good in the game, but not your typical flowchart. The flowchart I came up with, I'm going to give us some small examples of it. It is a flowchart where you take and make a whole bunch of flowcharts and put them together. So what I mean by that is, let's say you take a situation like so. Well, I'm gonna actually pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up. Let me get over here to it right quick. Let me pull this up right quick, man. Alright, y'all, so let us flowchart, okay? Marty, how you like that? You like
Nice.
that?
It's nice, I like it.
Let's flowchart. Let's talk.
Let's flowchart.
Let's flowchart. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's do it.
You know what I mean? So I know y'all probably thinking to yourself like, man, how could you ever be out here promoting flowcharts, brother? Like, why would you do? I would not expect somebody of your caliber to be out here talking about flowcharting it up. Well, guess what, brother? I'm here, and I'm telling you, let us flowchart. Okay, we about to get this thing up and popping real quick, like so. Let's check out flowchart number 1, right? The biggest and best in flowcharts. If I can pull it up, hold on, there we go. Alright, so we got this flowchart here, right? Now you're thinking to yourself like, whoa, what is this right here? What kind of convoluted bull jive is this you got sitting up here in front of me right now, man? Well, alright, let's check it out. Let's say you got a situation. The situation is you starting off in a standing position, right? Standing neutral game.
Okay.
Alright, so we got 2 options from our standing neutral game that we're going to use with stand chart number 1. Stand chart number 1, we have the opportunity to do down forward 1, and then from down forward 1, if it hits, we reset back to a stand chart. Now we'll have more than one stand chart. We'll have stand chart 2, stand chart 3, all the way up to infinite amount of stand charts. Okay, all you need to know is that your stand chart is going to be more often than not your offensive chart. Okay, anything offensive coming out of your stand chart is going to be leading down a path for a mix-up. Now your mix-up might be jabbing and a mid, might be doing frame advantage, and you know, maybe a low poke. It's whatever you decide you want to do. You know, for this particular situation, we're gonna do down forward 1 and down back 3 with Fang Wei. Okay, so let's say we got Fang Wei. So yeah, if we do down forward 1 and it hits, then we know to automatically go back to one of our other flowcharts and implement, let's say, stand chart number 14, which might end up being doing back 4 or, you know, sidestep. Okay, so if you get it blocked, then you will have a defense chart, which you can decide like, oh, when somebody blocks such and such move, I'm going to my defense chart. Do I want to sidestep? And do I want to duck? Do I want to backdash? Do I want to challenge it with a power crush move? These are all things that you'll have in various defensive charts. Definitely going to need to figure out what you want to do. And like I said, each chart...
Brainstorming, that's what I thought of it too when I saw it.
Oh yeah, most definitely, bro. We got to keep it simple around here, right? So now look down here. We got down back 3 as a second portion to our flow chart. Now we know one was the mid, one was the low. Alright, so what happens? Well, when we got the flow chart, we know if we do down back 3, if it gets blocked, we die. Okay? Yes. We die. So you see what happens. Blocked, die. Okay? Now if it hits, then you automatically spring into crouch chart number 1. So now you're like, dang, crouch chart. So you mean to tell me I can have flow charts within my flow chart? That's precisely what you need to do, is have flow charts within the flow chart, so that you don't have a long string of predictable charts, like I was saying about the round 1, where you have it mapped out from beginning to end. I'm gonna sweep them, then after I finish with the combo, I'm gonna flip on them, then I'm gonna sidestep and hop kick them, and then I'm gonna run over there and grab them, and that's gonna be the round. It's not that kind of flow chart. Okay, this is a flow chart to keep you constantly ahead in the game and not doing moves just simply with no reverence for what's going to happen when you do them. This right here is how you decide to create your mix-ups. Good point, Truth. You're right on the ball with it. You know what I'm saying? You're right on the ball. You're also balding. You know what I'm saying? Holla at my boy Spalding 404. Anyway, so we got the crouch chart, right? Now we know if we hit with down back 3, then it's going to, you're going to have to know your frames, and it's going to be different for each character. But down back 3 is -4. I mean, +4 or 5, I believe, on hit. So that allows you to, okay, +4 on hit. All right, so that allows for me to do my while standing 4.
Yeah, you can while standing 4, like if you think that they're going to try to come forward or like come with a move, or whatever, then you can check them.
And I can check them with that and get my counter hit. And then you know what? Once it hits, while standing 4, once it hits, we're back at the stand chart. We got another stand chart we can go to. Go to stand chart 378, okay? And then whatever you got out of stand chart 378, you can make that happen, okay? Now, if it gets blocked, then we want to go to defensive chart 316, okay? Now, I don't know what your defensive chart 316 might be, but that is what you want to be doing. You want to see how that can pan out for you. Now, you'll say, well, what's the mix-up? Well, if you hit them with that while standing 4 enough, they're not going to want to move. They're not going to want to catch the counter hit. They can't sidestep out the way.
And then that's when you can bring in the rest of crouch chart 1.
Yes, you can bring out the rest of crouch chart 1, which is full crouch, down 4 at 1, which is a low that they also will not be able to sidestep. So now they have to eat this mix-up. Once you hit them with the full crouch down 4 at 1, guess what? Now you reset and go back to your crouch chart. And now you have options by which to choose. You know, wow, I'm back in the same situation. But you know this ahead of time. So you know, well, okay, I know if this hits, I know what my next move already is going to be. I know what my next mix-up already is. Instead of, oh, I hit him, let me hurry up and do something. If you already have it in your head ahead of time, then you know what? It's not going to be a problem. You're not going to be nervous about the moves you do. You're probably less likely to mess up your execution. Only thing you have to recognize is if it's hitting or if it's not hitting. And with Tekken, that is definitely not a hard thing to see. Now, you get to die if they block it. Okay?
Yes.
Now, it may not be launch punchable, but insert anywhere where there's a low, block also could be parried. And if this is your last speck of life, and you go with that option, regardless of how they punish you,
means you're dead.
You could die, okay? Yeah. Always keep that in mind, you know what I'm saying? Always keep that in mind. Then you have this other option out of the crouch, which is sidestep. So I hit you with down back 3, and in this particular chart, I decide in crouch chart number 1, my mix-up is going to be on my sidestep, just in case they do something crazy. You know, they try to come up with a while standing 4, or they try to low jab me or something. And then I can sidestep them. And then when I sidestep, I can choose to block, because they may do something with a while standing tracking move. And I might just want to get them to do that so I can punish them. Or, you know, if I do block, that does what? Resets me back into stand chart, where I go back into my stand chart, do what I need to do, apply whatever mix-ups need to come, and then I have the down forward 3 out of sidestep. What does that lead to? On hit, combo. That's right. And you're not really risking anything. On block, I forgot to put the block in there. But because on block you'll be negative, not unsafe. But negative, guess what? You reset back to your defensive chart. And now you got defensive chart 197. You know what I'm saying? Telling you that you should backdash. Or you should, I don't know, low parry. Okay? Those are going to be your options if that's whatever you have. You know what I'm saying? Next, what we're going to have out of there is sidestep 4. Now, sidestep 4, if it hits, guess what else you get? Combo! Okay, you get a combo. However, unlike down forward 3, you get blocked, you die. Okay? So, you see how that pans out. Now, you're thinking to yourself like, man, that's a lot of information for just one stand chart, you know? Is this what a flow chart really is supposed to look like? You bet your bottom dollars. This is what a real flow chart is supposed to look like. All that other stuff people have you do, those are the gimmicks. Yeah.
I mean, if you're actually trying to explore options, especially in a game like Tekken where characters have so many options, this is, just like you said, this is what your flow chart is going to look like. I mean, like, this is kind of like what my thought process was. You know, if I play it late, like if I started the match off, I just say like I'm gonna do down 4 or whatever. Well, if it counter hits, and you can confirm it counter hitting, I'm gonna do the other 4, and then I'm gonna hold forward so I can transition into drunken. You know, since there's stuff from the counter hit, that allows me to go forward, and then I could either go low with the 3, or if I think they're gonna crouch, I can go 2-2.
Listen to all this mess you're gonna have to deal with.
Yeah,
all this mess you're gonna have to deal with.
It's like or I can go 2-2. Most of the time I went 2-2 because if you're in drunken, if they block 2-2, it stagger blocks them. And so then you can either continue to stay in drunken by holding forward, or you can transition back to normal by not pressing anything. And then they're on the stagger block, so you have slight advantage, and so you can go into your next stand chart.
He's on nothing but stand charts, okay? Stand chart, into stand chart, into stand chart, into stand chart.
That's kind of what Lay does sometimes. Like in certain situations.
And y'all don't think the junk's ridiculous? So. Let me tell you about it. Anyway, so let's talk about what a defensive chart might look like, man. Let's look into a defensive chart. So this chart looks very, very similar, but it's different. We got the defensive chart. So let's say we go into the defensive chart, and our chart says we want to block. Well, once you block, the only 2 options out of the block is you go into the stand chart if they do something that puts them in a negative state, and you go into your defensive chart if they put something on you that is positive frames. Your chart ends right there as far as blocking.
Yeah.
On the other side of your defensive chart, you've got crouch.
It gets much deeper.
It gets much deeper. So then let's say, oh man, I crouch. All right, so when I crouch, now if I successfully crouched and didn't die for crouching, I now have that option of, okay, something similar. Let me do full crouch down forward 1 mix up, still applies. So if they see me down here, I can get my advantage and keep my pressure going, resetting over and over back into the crouch stance, into the crouch chart. Or let me try something different. Let me go for the gusto. Let me go for wild standing 3. Because at this point, if I have successfully crouched, and let's say they did some jabs, what I'm doing next may not be guaranteed, or it may be guaranteed. But if it's not guaranteed, and let's say that they might attempt to try to hit us while in crouch, well, everyone should know this. While you can react to stuff in Tekken, there are certain things that it is more frame based than anything. So if you see somebody in crouch and you think to do a 13 frame move to punish them while in crouch, they're probably already coming up with a 16 frame move, and they're probably already out with the move 4 or 5 or maybe 6 frames before you even start cranking up your down forward 1. And so you're going to get launched and think to yourself, but he was ducking and my move was faster. but he reacted faster, okay? Because he already had his chart ready, okay? And so look how easily your defensive chart can slide right into an offensive chart. We got right back into crouch chart number 1. Well, this would actually be crouch chart number 3, you know, or number 2, you know. Crouch chart number 1 was while standing 4, you know what I'm saying? But so we're gonna say this is crouch chart number 2, and crouch chart 2 says we're gonna come up with while standing 3. If I hit him, I get a combo. If he hits me, I mean he blocks it, I'm dead. Okay. Now also we have the sidestep. In the same situation, we got the block, get us right back into the stand chart of our choosing. We got down forward 3, put us in the defensive chart of our choosing. And then we have the option of sidestep 4, which 2 out of those 3 options are going to lead to a combo on hit.
And sidestep 4, if you get it blocked,
you die. Okay, you die. You get up out of there real quick, like. So, you know, I hope y'all really understand the concept. Not all flowcharts are the worst. But if you're going to be using flowcharts, you need to use them intelligently. And this is about the most intelligent way I could think that you could pull off a flowchart if you are planning on doing something like a flowchart. You know, it's definitely a way that everything that's bad is good if you do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? In moderation, everything can be worth doing. Benty Core, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the realm of the real. Only the real can chill. You know what I'm saying? Yes, that's right. The flowcharts are definitely simple. Something that you can take home. You know, you can make your own. You know what I'm saying? And you never would think that, you know, you hear the word flowchart and you just think to yourself, man,
it's got a negative connotation because people are like, oh, flowchart, he doesn't think. Like, the man just plays from this, you know, from these designated set of moves, and he'll never vary off of it. That's not necessarily true.
No, if you create a good flowchart, I call it a flow web, okay? Like the internet. You just keep adding information to it, it's only going to be more expansive, okay? You'll never find, you're always going to have habits, but make sure that your habits are informed, okay? As opposed to having habits that are just habits. That's what normal flowcharting is. It's just habits that are habits. After I do down back 3, I'm always going to do while standing 4, no matter what, because it's just ingrained in my mind. I don't even know why I'm doing it. It just feels right, you know. Those are the types of flowcharts you don't want to be a part of, okay? But those strategic flowcharts that I just showed you, you can take that and use it with every character. It'll help you break the game down offensively, defensively, way more than you would ever expect. You know, something like that, something just as simple as that is could be the difference between, you know, a tournament victory and tournament loss. You know, that rank up and that rank down. You know what I'm saying? It's more to it than just little small, you know, small mix-ups. If you know the reasons behind the mix-ups and what they're used for, I'm telling you, it takes you a long way. I've been doing that for years. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing it for years without even actually putting it down. I've just been doing it mentally. But I decided, you know, I was trying to help out Limitless Guns today. We played a few matches. I saw what was going on with them. I was like, you know what, man? Here, I want you to sit down and give me this information. You know what I'm saying? When you do down forward 1, what do you think about next? What do you think your next choices are? And, you know, I realized telling him that, it's like, you know, this be great. This be great for the show. There's a lot of people out there that do moves and don't know why they're doing them.
Yeah, that's actually a big thing. You know, I actually teach a lot of people how to play fighting games as well. That's a big thing is people do moves. And it's mostly like, you know, people do the moves and they're like, oh, well, you know, I'm not really thinking about why I'm doing them. You know, I'm just kind of doing moves. Because a lot of people, when they play games, they kind of turn their brains off. But you know, fighting games are definitely not a type of game where you should turn your brain off. Like, you definitely need to be thinking. You need to be thinking a lot of what your opponent can do in given situations. So.
Most definitely. What's going on with you, Rick?
Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's not even like just the button mashing stage. There's people I know that have played fighting games for a long time who don't really think they're moving. I mean, It's nothing like that. So it's not just being a button masher. It's just not properly thinking your moves out. It's you thinking about stuff that you want to do to your opponent, or you can do to your opponent, but you're not thinking about what your opponent can do to you.
Or you're not thinking about why you're doing it.
Yeah, or you're not thinking about why you're doing it. Like, one of the biggest things I ask people is, you know, we're playing Street Fighter or something, why do you throw a fireball? And you won't believe how few people can answer correctly why you should throw a fireball. It's absolutely nuts.
It chips.
Exactly.
I just want to do something. He was over there blocking.
Like, oh, it's free chip, and if he gets hit by, you know, I can hit him across the screen. Like, yeah, those stuff are added bonuses, but that's not why you should throw a fireball.
Exactly.
You throw a fireball to control space. You throw a fireball to make your opponent do something. And in Street Fighter, you want them to jump.
Exactly.
That's one of the biggest things. So you know, a character like Ryu or Guile or something, you throw a fireball, and eventually you want to make them try to go faster.
Exactly. And you know, I always try to explain this to people. This is a concept that I came up with relatively recently. But in Tekken, a game like Tekken, you have to take into consideration that every move you do, unless a situation is guaranteed where a person cannot move, every move you do is a Dragon Punch. Off the ground Dragon Punch. Now, you think about it and you say to yourself, Mike, come on, that's a little that's a little crazy. Come on, Mike, you're tripping. But no, that's definitely not the case, because think about a Dragon Punch. A Dragon Punch is a highly punishable act. You know what I'm saying? It's a move that you try to do to noob out. You know what I'm saying? Or try to get some damage, or try to get somebody up off you.
Yeah, that's usually what you use it for, is to try to get yourself out of a situation that you don't really want to try to block your way out of.
Yeah, you don't want to be defensive and try to defend your way out of. You want to try to attack your way out. Well, just think about this. Let's say I do down back 3, and I decide I'm a backdash. Now you do a low jab.
Perfect.
A low jab, just, you know, it's not a
Round 3.
It's not unsafe like that. I mean, it's negative on block, but you know, it's a low jab. What harm can a low jab be? Well, if I knew you were going to do a low jab, just like if I know you're going to do a Dragon Punch, or I just have a very good idea that you're going to do a Dragon Punch, how about I sidestep you or I backdash you, and for doing that low punch, you got super, you got hotkey, you got launch, you got down forward 2, you got shoulder tackle.
Yeah, you caught a low parry.
You caught a low parry. Like, these things, something as simple as a single jab. If I have a good idea you're going to do it, I duck you and launch you.
Yep.
And this is why it makes Tekken such a incredibly balanced game, because everybody has these flaws. You know, all characters have these flaws. All characters have the ability to benefit off of guessing correctly. Some people get better benefits than other people, and as your tiers come into play.
You can see what just happened there. Like Swan couldn't finish it, but like, you know, he kind of knew that Silverbolt was going to dash back, so he went forward an extra amount and floated him with the jab.
Exactly. Those are the things that you have to take into consideration. And like I said, these flowcharts are something that you'll have to compile many of them. And with Tekken being the way it is, you've always got at least 16 options, you know. Now, if I was to, I should make a chart of like all the options you have at any given moment in Tekken.
There are the base options. Well,
yeah,
this is part of answering this guy's question. So Crypto's asking, do we have tips for figuring out flowcharts? The best way to do it, Crypto, is look at the characters that you play against the most. Start with those and look at their best options. Like you need to know their best options first. And so then you're like, okay, well, he can do this, this, and this, and then you web it out. So okay, so we'll go back to Fang. The Fang, you know, he's using down forward 1, right? Mm-hmm. Well, look at the web that Mike made for him, right? So if he hits with it, he goes back to stand, and then he can do something else. Like if you block it, then he's negative, and then he could stand there, or he could try to do this, or he could try to do that, or whatever. And then that's the best way to figure it out. You take your opponent's best moves first. and you see the situations that they can use them in, and you see the situations that they get from them, and then that's how you start to figure them out.
And if you want to do it for your own character, then you take your list, get your T7 chicken. Shout out my boy Nick. Get your T7 chicken. Sit down, look at the moves. Think about the speed of the move. Think about how useful it is in the neutral. And this is how you get your stand charts. You say, okay, in the neutral, what would I want to do in these situations? Do I want to do, if I want to go in for a quick mix-up, what's the best option for quick mix-up? Maybe doing down back 3, maybe doing down 2 and down forward 1. Maybe you want to mix up with 1 and 4, 1 plus 4, which gives you a whole bunch of frame advantage on hit, and then puts you back into a stand mix-up with advantage. Maybe you want to do something like back 4. It's got relatively decent tracking. It's mid. These are all things that you need to take into consideration when you make your chart. Mm-hmm. And then once you start doing this, is 100% of solid gameplay, solid flowchart? Not necessarily, but it can be.
Yeah, like it's a good portion. I mean, like you're always gonna have like part planning, part execution, and part intuition or feeling. Because I mean, you still have to be able to read your opponent and kind of like feel what they're gonna do in certain situations. It can't all just be like, okay, well, this is all pre-planned, because there has to come a point to where you play against the player. Yeah. Also, so for example, if you're looking for a certain move to punish, right? Yeah, the stream's getting choppy. Okay, well, I mean, if you're looking for a certain move to punish,
what's going on with that?
And that's part of your flowchart. That's part of your flowchart, and you're like, yeah, okay, let me go ahead and just go ahead and do this, and he's going to flowchart into this. But then your opponent does something different. That could throw you off incredibly, and then you'll end up losing a match because you're not playing against the player. You're playing your flowchart. You're playing a flowchart. Mm-hmm. So it's not always all flowchart. Like, it goes hand in hand.
Most definitely. You want to make sure that you have the ability to implement your flowchart. So when I say that, I mean, okay, I'll give you a good example. Let's say if I have Fang Wei and I do down forward 1, and I look and see what my opponent does, and say I do down forward 1 and my defensive flowchart is the back dash, and see what the opponent does. Okay, if I notice that the opponent doesn't do anything, I might run up again, do down forward 1, see if my opponent does anything. If my opponent doesn't flinch, okay, he's probably not going to duck. He's probably not trying to get hit by mids. So then I might just dash up, do down forward 1, and down back 3. Now that I know my process is, I'm going to go up and I'm going to do this down forward 1, I'm going to do down back 3, because it doesn't look like he's going to be ducking. And when I hit him with this down back 3, I'm going to go into crouch chart number 6. This is what my plan is. Or just say I want to check him. Be like, you know what? I'm going to just do all the checks and balances. I'm going to do while standing 4. It's uninterruptible unless they got a counter. They can't sidestep it or nothing. So, he not only got hit, he got counter hit. So when he gets hit by lows,
he likes to press buttons. And so now you're combining your flowchart and you're combining playing against the player. So now you know that the player you're playing against likes to press buttons in certain situations. So now you can set him up so you can exploit that. Like, here's actually one I use as an example a lot of times. With Jin, I'll go like 2-1 and I'll delay my 4, right? And I'll go back. And then there's a lot of times where like people will try to come forward in certain instances. And so then, I'll try to time when I can forward if I think that they're going to try to come forward with something. And then I get the counter hit and I get the combo. And so last time I played or whatever, even though I ended up losing the set overall, I won a few games against Swan doing that because I noticed that there were certain times after certain things he would like to try to come forward and attack me. And so then I would get a counter hit forward. A counter hit forward 4. So that's the kind of stuff where like you can observe and you know your options, and then you're like, okay, well, he likes to try to swing here whenever I do this, so now I'm playing against the player and not just having my own flowchart.
Exactly. Those are always ways you want to look at any game you approach, but this is specifically Tekken. You know, this is something that it is very beneficial because there's so many outcomes. You know, when you play Street Fighter, I mean, either you're gonna shut the fireball, go through the fireball, jump over the fireball, or you're gonna sit there.
Walk forward or
you're gonna walk
backwards.
forward or step back. You know, those are about all your options. Tekken, if I jab you and you block it, you got a multitude of problems ahead of you, okay?
Yeah.
You're down on the frames, you can't jab me back, you don't want to duck, you don't want to get launched, you don't want to just sidestep and get hit by a homing move, you don't want to just backdash and let somebody run up and put the mix-up on you, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to just stand there and take a mix-up, you don't want to jump in the air and get jabbed again, you know? It's like there's a multitude of problems you're dealing with just because you had to block a jab, you know? But you can also make those advantages, you know. Oh, he jabbed me. Let me sidestep. So if he tries to do anything fast and linear, I'll be out the way and I'll get to destroy him for it.
Well, that's part of it, Joe. I'm going to expand on it and say that as a beginner, the best way to practice in a positive way, do what Joe's doing, but also find things that you're having problems with, like your first few matches or whatever. Let's say somebody keeps hitting you with a certain move. And you're like, man, every time he does this low out this string, and it's driving me bananas. Like, I'm getting hit. I don't know what to do. Set that training dummy to put you in situations where he's using the string. And then you're like, okay, if he does the string, what can I do? You know, what options do I have? You explore your options. Maybe you can sidestep the low or whatever. Maybe there's, you know, something else you can do out of it or whatever. But I mean, like, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, Joe. I'm just expanding on what you said, because like what you said is definitely something you should do. I mean, you need to get comfortable with your combos. You need to get comfortable with how the mechanics work in the game. But then, you know, there's a lot of people who go to training mode and that's all they do. Yeah, they only do combos.
And I plan on doing a show about showing people how to actually use training mode. There might be a Tekken Tech in your future, okay? You know what I'm saying? About Tekken fundamentals and how to actually train in Tekken practice mode. Because a lot of people don't know how to use it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people deal with stuff in situations and they just try to figure that junk out on the battlefield. And I'm sorry, buddy, when they drop the nuke on you, it's too late for the radioactive suits, okay? It's too late to be trying to dig a bunker now. You're done, okay? The bomb has hit you.
Yeah.
You're out of here.
Yeah. Hey, not just you, Malicious. It's like I just said, like a lot of people don't know how to fully utilize training mode. Like it's, you know, you're not alone in that. So,
most definitely, man. I'm glad to have y'all in here, man. Taking the time, come kick it with your boys here, as we make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, always a pleasure to have people come in here and want to learn stuff, man.
Oh yeah.
Y'all also, if y'all want to check y'all some new people to the game, check out that Scrub Dojo, okay? My boy Average Video Game Joe always taking in some young talent, okay? Always showing some love to those folks. Shout out to Average Video Game Joe. Give him a holler, give him a follow, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Scrub Dojo definitely in the building. That's just I want to just give that to y'all in part, you know, give y'all something to think about when it comes to flowcharts. If you hear somebody's a flowcharter, man, they're probably doing something weak. But after this stream, when you hear the term flowcharter, be wary. They might be using it not, okay? Probably not, but might be, okay? Right now we're gonna take a quick little break, piss break, you know what I mean? And we will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Make sure that y'all check out these flyers we got coming up. And when we come back, we will be having an interview with one very own Silver Bullet, okay? Silver Bullet. He's one of the players here at the Tekken house. He is also a comedian. He's going to tell us more about his life, you know what I'm saying? You got to get to know these ATL players around here. And, you know, whatever else they're into in life, you know, just trying to make the scene, make you a part of our scene, you know what I mean? Make it just as comfortable to watch, you know what I'm saying, as it is for us to kick it with them, you know what I mean? And till next time, man. Well, not next time. Till we get back. You know what I'm saying? Now you're trying to sign off that quick.
Yeah, hold on.
You know what I'm saying? We'll be right back. Catch you in a little bit, y'all.
Yeah.
Peace. Now, I said peace. That don't mean go nowhere.
Oh, yeah. Man, trying to end the stream. Oh, Lily's definitely a character. I feel that if you don't pay attention to that kind of stuff, then she can really kill you. Because that's like her whole thing. It's like, she has really good movement. She's good at getting around stuff. But then she's also kind of weak to people stepping around her. She's kind of ready. So like, if you notice that in some situations, you just go around and smack her. And, like, if you're not paying attention, you'll just throw stuff and she'll walk all the way around you and launch you or something. Like, why did that just happen? You gotta find more Oh yeah, just send Mike on.
Send me on what position? I can do that.
People never need to think that. That's a bad road to go down. There's always road people out there.
just steps around.
He does like a slap.
She's got a really good side step. She's got one of the best ones in the ring. She's got really good movement.
You win.
Come over for that.
Stay down.
Oh yeah. Appreciate you, bro.
Even that Lars.
Alright, we go here and get the stream a little bit of action. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Need fresh meat.
Oh, the
Fresh
PlayStation.
meat.
Oh, that PlayStation.
Thank you, Mike.
We'll see how long this lasts.
And the praise brothers. Let's roll with it.
Get it down.
I seen many moves, hope to see many more. But in my city, it's be the envy, bitch, penny or pity, poor pity, no mercy with loaded
Welcome
semis.
back, y'all. Welcome back. It's your boy M.I. Sizzle. Your man Silver Bullet. What's going on with you, Bullet?
I ain't feeling too good. I'm like retired tech.
Dawg, man, we can't be retiring Tekken, brother.
Getting started, man.
You just getting started. You cannot
Smash
do
Brothers. Smash Brothers.
Ignore that man over there.
do not do it to yourself, bro.
If you're feeling it, retire.
Ignore him.
He's getting ready to get on back in line. Right now, it's our chief first.
So what's happening with you, man? Tell everybody about yourself, man. Where you're from. You know what I'm saying? Your name, what you doing here, who you play, what brought you to the Tekken house.
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, where you know, the Hawk gear on. You know,
Okay.
I gotta rep Atlanta.
Is
Okay.
that Hawks night?
Nah,
The Hawks is out. All right.
My name LANGSTON Robinson. What brought me to Tekken is with Tag 2. You know, my boy used to beat me doing the alley kick with King. He used to beat me to the perfect.
Losing to alley
I used to
kicks.
use the alley kick.
I wish I was around.
I hated that so much. I was like, man, I gotta get better. So I started watching like tournaments in Tag 2. So that's how I learned about JDCR. I learned about knee, learned about areas, all those things. Tag 2. And Tekken 7 just released. So, you know, I'm trying to. I wouldn't say I'm bad, right, Mike? I wouldn't say I'm bad at Tekken 7.
You're not horrible.
You know, it's worse. I beat Mike once.
Hey, man, listen.
So everybody gets one.
Everybody gets a chance, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not out in the streets trying to prowl and take niggas' life away from them, okay? Hey, man. Stormy, thanks for the host, homie. Appreciate it. Listen, I'm glad to have you here joining the Tekken House, man. You also are on the Tekken House League. We've seen some of your performances. You've been running wild out here this week.
Yeah.
You know,
But shoot, I'm at 0 now.
hey, man, listen, ain't nothing wrong with having a goose egg every once in a while, man. But let that thing hatch and get you some points one day. But that's all cool, man. Listen, I've known you for a little while now. You seem to be pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? Had you over various amounts of time. You seem to be taking a lot of knowledge. What actually have you thought about? What have you learned? What have you gleaned from being here?
I learned about movement. I ain't have movement. I made Mike get to go in that raw. You know, I'm the best out of my group of friends.
Okay.
I like.
That used to be me one point.
Yeah, I said, man, I'm beating them. I gotta expand. I went to the Gwinnett Brawl twice. I met Mike twice, but I ain't really talked to him in the second, you know, pork chop was there. I ain't trying to.
Oh, poke chop. Holla at my boy Ricky.
He wanted money matches. I didn't have no money. So
He's trying to kick people off the stations. You know how poke chop do.
I met Mike, invited him to the Tekken house. I mean, let me play my man. I think I lost like 10 times in a row. Like, I had to be in 5 minutes. Like, it had to be 5. With King, I just come in.
Hey man, listen. If you ain't never ran up on it, it's a problem. It could be a problem.
I'm the online like with low speed works. Yeah, it doesn't work this way.
No, not too
or
much.
96.
Not too much, not too much. So now we know about your Tekken life, man. I've been telling people, you know, we've been definitely shouting you out. We hear about you do a little comedy, man.
Yeah, man, I do comedy. Like, I got to. Comedy is like where I get to tell my life and stories. Just make it funny. Cause my life is funny. You know, when you come to the house, get shit beat, you can take it in the house. That's not normal. That ain't normal stuff.
No, that wasn't his chain blinking like that, y'all. That was the phone, okay? Don't try to rob my boy Langston. Right? Let my boy live. Let my boy live. Let my boy live.
I got it from K's. You don't want this.
Hey, man.
But, yeah, I always been funny, though. Like, growing up, you know, in Atlanta, we call it roasting and zoning.
Most definitely.
You know, we always did that. I had like a group of friends. We would roast each other, but we never took it personally.
That puts you right at home here to Tekken.
Yeah, I know.
That's all we do.
Boy, sure, man. That was Mike. That's why I watch Mike and Aries. Hilarious. I like to laugh. I like the other people laugh. So I have to pursue this career.
Okay.
And it's working out for me too.
So have you done any stand-up as of yet?
I haven't done any yet.
Okay. Do you think you're going to be more of a performing arts type of comedian, meaning you might be better for acting roles, for skits? Do you think you would be good at doing stand-up? Some people can't stand up there and tell a joke, but they might can write a funny skit.
I think I can do it all.
You think you do? Okay. That's what I like to hear, man.
When I first started, I experimented with everything. I researched all these comedians on Instagram. I tried to act and all. That worked out pretty good. I think I'm trying to be overall. Like, my favorite comedian is Dave Chappelle. It's outright. This is my
can't
favorite.
go wrong with your boy Dave, man.
Outright.
Can't go wrong with him. That's the way. You know what I'm saying?
My mom used to let me watch his show when I was little. I had no business watching that show.
No, you didn't.
But she understood. She saw that I understood. I used to peek in the room and watch it. She would never know. And I would laugh. She was like, "You understand what's happening?" I was like, "Yeah, come watch it with me." So that was like a mother-son thing. That kind of carried.
She could have had you out there selling dope or sweeping dirt like my mom did. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ma Dukes. Yeah, shout out to Ma Dukes in the other room. You know what I'm saying? Ma Dukes in town got me sweeping dirt outside. I'll tell y'all about it. Man, listen, I was outside with a punishment. I don't even know what it did. I thought I was supposed to wash the dishes.
You sweeping dirt? Like,
we had a dirt driveway. Okay.
Oh.
And I told her I wasn't gonna wash some dishes. And she said, okay. And she put, is my mom out there? Do I hear my mama walking around? No, I don't hear her out there. But listen, she came through and she was like, okay, don't come back in here until you see concrete.
A dirt driveway.
In a dirt driveway. I was out there sweeping for almost 8 hours. Okay?
Are you serious?
I was sweeping. I never wanted to see a dirt driveway ever again in my life.
Over the dishes.
Over the dishes. I should have just did the dishes.
I'd have grabbed that rag.
You know what I'm saying? I should have did it, but it was too late then. You know what I'm saying? It was too late. So, you know, be blessed that you got to watch some Dave Chappelle, man. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Dave Chappelle.
Most definitely, most definitely. So, now you said your Dave Chappelle one of your favorite. Is he one of your only? Who are probably your top 5 influences?
Top 5. I got Dave Chappelle. I got Kevin Hart. I got Eddie Murphy. I got 2 more. I ain't gonna say Bill Cosby.
You can say Bill Cosby,
man. You gonna
man.
say that one?
You can say Bill Cosby, man.
Hey, man, gonna say that one?
You can say Bill Cosby.
Police might be at the door.
Listen, ain't nothing wrong with him being your comedy influence, as long as he's not influencing you to take a pill and a drink. Okay? If he's influenced you to take a drink, probably don't want to take that drink.
We're gonna put Bill Cosby in there. And the last one gonna be surprised. I like Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx is good.
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx is A1.
That shocked a lot of people. Like, Jamie Foxx was funny, man.
No, Jamie Foxx is A1 actor, good talented musician, A1 comedy, you know what I'm saying? Definitely, you said, what did Bill Cosby do? I'll tell you what Bill Cosby did. He made a warming, heart-filled show about a doctor and a lawyer and a whole bunch of kids. You know what I'm saying? Great show. And he made a show about a fat dude who hung out in a trash pile. You know what I'm saying? All up, and he Fat Albert. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All his friends were super skinny and or underprivileged. They all wore the same clothes for like 16 years. You know what I'm saying? One boy didn't even walk. He kind of slid his feet around. But, you know, Fat Albert, actually, I saw an episode of Fat Albert. He had a fine ass chick. He actually always had all the fine chicks. Now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Fat Albert met all the fine chicks. This man didn't tuck his shirt in. He didn't even eat. But for some reason, he never lost the weight. Let me tell you something, man.
Superman.
Man, I'm telling you, them glands, man. You gotta get them glands working on, bro. Should have got. Well, back then when Fat Albert came out, they didn't have liposuction and stuff.
No.
And you know it's different for fat men. Fat men can get away with it. Fat chicks, get up out of here. Get up out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely not.
So you're not a fan of
hell no,
the rotund?
They be offering it to me. we need loving too. Y'all ain't get loving for me. So I can't do it. It's it.
I mean, ain't nothing say loving.
I can say dick.
You can say whatever you want to say.
My dick won't get up.
Whoa. What kind of... Bill Cosby help you with that. You know what I'm saying? He say he'll get you down. You know what I'm saying? But you'll be filling up afterwards. You know what I'm saying? So if you think about some of your aspirations, what do you plan on being here? You know, taking it. And do you have any people that you work with? You have a team?
Hey, I got 2 people so far. I got like a comedy club. After all this is said and done, I want to like be owner of a comedy club. When I'm old, I want to say like I've been at that with you know, cause I watch it. I would just like to see younger, generation just
prosper. Okay, that's always good to see, man. Somebody who's aspiring to see the culture grow, aspiring to see the youth have something they can do. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, old. Listen, man. What's old, brother? I'm kind of old. You know what I mean?
Oh, like
you
40,
can reverse. You
like
can reverse
40.
your age. I'm definitely gonna still have age on top of that, brother. It's I'm about out here with a walker. You know what I mean? You tell my mama to leave the handicap sticker on the door, and I'm gonna need to take that thing, put it in my whip. You know what I'm saying? I'm driving too far away from the door at the Publix.
Like 40 going on 60, around that area.
Like, okay, so
it's all said and done.
40 going on 60. Sorry for you, Dez. I know you're out there. He calling you old, man. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't like that.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, though.
I'm
Most
18,
definitely.
so I'm not 18. I'm 23.
He's 23. You know what I'm saying? He's out here sipping and tipping. I've seen him hitting a bottle a few times. You know what I'm saying? He was, he's also in here getting titties sent to him.
Oh, yeah.
On a regular.
On a regular,
man. Listen, I told you next time they send you something, bro, have them email them to GeorgiaFGCTV@gmail.com. We're gonna inspect them things.
I left Mike yesterday for some titties.
Hey man, listen, I don't blame you. You know what I'm saying? I don't blame you. It's a necessary evil sometimes, brother. You know, we definitely had what we call the girl burger scale talked about here on this channel.
What's that?
So just to give you the quick rundown, right?
Yeah.
A regular hamburger is a 5. We believe a 5 is a 5. That means it's generic. It's not bad. It's not good. It's just a 5. Okay. Okay. On the upper end, the 10 is like the burger you see on the menu. Okay?
Oh shit.
Okay, and then you got a 1, which is great value bread. Peanut butter, nothing to drink. Okay,
that's like how y'all grade women.
Yeah, that's how you grade the women. So look, with that small scale being given from one extreme to the other, what kind of sandwich you think you are? What kind of burger?
Me?
Yeah. What kind of burger man do you think you are?
Burger. I think I'm value.
Huh?
I think I'm like the peanut butter with no drink.
Whoa, wait a minute. Okay, maybe I need to restate the statement, brother.
I heard you, but
okay, what kind of value chick do you want? Okay. Okay.
She gotta be.
So no, it's only burgers, brother. It's only burgers. So you give me the number of your chick, I'll describe what burger is. Okay.
My chick.
Yeah, the chick that you would want to be with, that you would desire, that you find attractive. 10. You only mess with the 10s?
I'm messing with 7 and up.
7 and up. So a bacon cheeseburger and higher, okay?
Yes.
Okay, so you want a bacon cheeseburger all the way up to the Photoshop crop. Okay, I got you. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Yeah, but you see, a lot of people are out there that we're trying to get this burger scale thing off.
That's
you know
crazy.
What I'm saying? You might can put this in your material, use it in the clubs when you start doing stand up. Just let them know your boy M.I. Sizzle helped you out with it. You know what I'm saying? When you start making a big buck, just slide me a few ducats. You know what I mean?
I just got myself a peanut butter jelly sandwich, dog. I don't know what they were talking about.
Yeah, I mean, a peanut butter jelly sandwich is about a 3. Okay?
3?
Yeah.
I ain't no 3.
You don't want no 3s, brother. Listen, you get a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, things is getting real rough.
I'm trying to car.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't get that.
But you can still have a glass of milk with that. Them ones, dry throat, okay? Pause. Alright? You know what I'm saying? Pause that one very hard. Okay? Anyway, you know, extra pause on that Alright, so listen. As far as where people can find out about your comedy, and how long have you been doing your comedy?
So to find out about me, I'm on Instagram. Like when I first started, I tried every platform. You know, I tried Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. I get no love. I don't get no love on those platforms. I get love on Instagram for some reason. And you can follow me at LANGSTON Comedy. And on there, you know, I had a couple celebrities view my page. Just so you can see it on my page.
All right, let's check it out. Let's see if we can pull it up right quick. See if I can pull this up without slowing things down too much.
And Mike don't got Instagram, you know, that's how Mike on.
Yeah, I'm super old.
So dang, Mike, I was gonna shout Mike out. Man, just do it on Twitch.
Yeah, do it on Twitch. Shout me out, brother. You know what I'm saying? You shout me out.
Donate.
Yeah, y'all shout me out on any other platform. I won't even know about it. Okay. Could you type in LANGSTON Comedy Instagram? Yeah, just type it in. Hold on. Alright, now just type it. Don't even put it nowhere, just type it in.
Yeah, all together. I can't get a good name.
Alright, and then space Instagram. Alright, you ain't even gotta type it. Alright, you got it?
Yeah, that's me the first one.
Alright, so let's pull up this. What's going on with you, Trina? How you doing, Mom? Out there working hard. I know what you're saying, you know, working hard for the dollars. You see if this thing's even gonna pop up for us. But yeah, man, you know, I was just thinking about, you know, I thought about doing like a little movie stuff myself. I was a model at one time. Well, no.
You was a model? Oh.
No, I was not a model. My bad. Our homeboy Sims was a model. I was offered a modeling deal by some contractors, but I'm not prissy enough. You know what I'm saying? I just can't do it. Oh, look at that. That looked like some TEKKEN going on here, man.
I made a funny video of my boy.
Alright, let's see if I can pull this up. There's definitely where I can do this. Oh, no, I can do. Whoa, why is the junk going so damn slow? There we go. Anyway, man, I was thinking about doing movies at one point in time. Comedy not really my thing. I'm funny, but I don't think I'd be a good stand-up comic because I just feel like I'll have white people comedy. You know what I'm saying? I'm more of a just super sarcastic dude. You know, you got to just. I'm a cornball. You know what I'm saying? I'm super corny, but I know how to make that junk work.
That's what you saying, Frasier.
Huh?
Frasier.
Yeah, I'm like Frasier a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little like Frasier, a little Jerry Seinfeldish. Which, I mean, you know, white folks be paying, so maybe I would be making the money. I need to quit this TEKKEN house junk and just go be a comic. Well, this junk, me and LANGSTON can go on tour. You know what I'm saying? We can get the appropriate audience. You know what I'm saying? Oreo audience, and we'll be rocking the show. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you dropping out on us, Trina? No love for the chat. You know what I'm saying? Just leave your screen on. Alright, but let me see if I can get this thing to pop up right quick. Window capture. Okay.
I like that.
Frasier's hilarious.
Yeah, Frasier's funny.
And let me see which one we're gonna pull up. Sorry about not having this already ready already. Alright, there we go.
That's all.
Right now, maybe it'll show up in a little bit. Or maybe I gotta have it actually pulled up. I think that's what it is. If we don't get this pulled up, I know what I'll do, man. I'll just do what I normally do. Just make it easy for myself. Alright, so we got LANGSTON Comedy here, man. Tell us what we're looking at, man. You ain't got no crazy pictures on here. Gonna get you banned from Twitter.
I don't get none of that.
Okay.
When I first started this, I've been doing comedy a year. Not a year. I had like 200 followers. Now I got like 4,000.
Took that picture before you came to the
Yeah,
Tekken
I
house.
did,
Okay,
yes.
okay. Look at that. Check him out. Check him out. This man also a Magic fan. Also, thank you, J. Cole. You know what I'm saying? All right. We see some Tekken being played. All right. So this is part of his life. He's not joking around.
Yeah, I love Tekken.
You know what I'm saying? We also got this man got all the jerseys. Okay. So
I like shoes and I like dressing nice too. Something wrong with me.
ain't nothing wrong with you, brother.
But-
Look, that's how the chicks come after you, bro. This man got every representative he could possibly have. This man is on the Denver Nuggets and the Orlando Magic. Alright, so we got
Asked him about them socks. They came over with some goddamn, I think it was Cheerios.
Oh yeah.
Lucky Charms.
So-
Cinnamon Toast Crunch socks.
so you got some kids, bro?
That's me.
Bro, you ain't big as the bag of chips you eating, bro. What is this? They found you in the bottom of a Cracker Jack box. You know what I'm
That was
saying?
me.
The young man, I could tell that used to be a Polaroid because it's got folds all in the picture. Then it's got this big bright light right here where they took the picture and flashed. I know about that life, man. That's all we used to have.
She took it. And Mom Duke.
That's Ma Dukes.
That's
Look at
Ma
Ma
Dukes.
Dukes. Look at Ma Dukes. Don't be trying to holler at his mom. He'll knock you out. Whoa, you got a picture of True 404?
What's your fault? You talking about
You got a picture of True 404? I didn't even know you knew True 404, man. Whoa.
That's not true.
Holla at your boy True 404.
Oh, Lord.
Wow. Holla at him. That's real deal, man. So you're already connected with the crew. That is what's up. I knew about my nigga. I knew I invited the right person to the crib, man. That's gold, okay? Got some more pictures of Ma Dukes. That here it is. Okay, Ladies of Your Dreams. Okay, I see what that's about.
That's a concert. I ain't coming. That's just
Okay,
going
okay.
to J. Cole.
Whoa, you got your Ray J hat.
Yeah, I did.
Doesn't move on its
that
own.
challenge. Yeah, I did that challenge.
Alright, so this man got Cinnamon Toast Crunch socks. I'm telling you, the
I
man
got-
has got style is not one of your problems.
Yeah, I got caught full of stuff. Like,
Most
it's
definitely.
ridiculous. It's like Foot Locker.
Hey man, if you could do it, make it happen. Alright, that boy Kendrick Bazaar right there gonna be on I forgot what he's supposed to be on.
Power.
Power, that's what it was. Gonna be on Power. Your boy 50 Cent with the Clayton Bigsby lips. Okay, so where you got our comedy stuff? Is it all under the same thing? You just keep scrolling down?
Yeah, it's just certain videos. Certain videos are comedy. I'm talking about people, talking about myself, talking about like life experiences and stuff like that.
Alright, so just tell us to click on one when you get the one that you think you want to share with folks. Give a good idea of what kind of person you.
The one, like a story I want to share?
Yeah.
Is it about me?
I'm saying just any video you already got. You can just click on and let them hear.
Let's see.
Oh, actually, I guess you could just give us a live story. Because I ain't even sure that it'll pull up the video. It might slow the chat down. Yeah. You gotta get a new computer, y'all. We put that on the wish list. Y'all donate, give a boy, help your boy get a new computer. I'm saying, whoa, what?
Yeah, that was.
Hey, listen, we're not gonna get
it.
it.
Titties. You click on that one. That's the titties.
We can't click on that one. We're on Twitch, brother. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to get us banned immediately.
I ain't trying to get Mike banned.
Trying to get us banned, y'all. You're trying to get us up out of here. Alright, so let's check this out, man. We're gonna pop it back over here to what's going on in the
He
street.
said, "Where the Lakers at?" I just bought that jersey. It's on the way for real. I'm wearing that this weekend. Yes, I'm bandwagoning. I've been a Lakers fan, y'all. You heard it here first.
Been a Lakers fan.
I've been a Lakers fan. Who is Kobe?
Oh,
I didn't
no.
say that.
Oh no, he didn't did it. He
I
didn't
didn't
did
say
it to
that.
him. Listen, I don't even watch basketball. My favorite sports team is the Browns. We just now getting good. You know what I'm saying? So I can't talk about nobody. But
Because it's always just not as good as the Browns.
hey, the Browns A1, brother. A1 team. Never let me down. Never inspired me, but never let me down. Shoot.
But the story I want to share with the chat is, like, when I do this comedy thing, women's the number one thing.
The women's.
Women.
Y'all know I love the women's.
It's the number one. I'm talking about every stand-up. We're going to have one women joke in there.
Alright, so if you're a little sensitive about, the ovaries, you know what I'm saying? If you're a little distrustful of a man speaking on feminine problems, still come check him out. He might change your mind, okay? You know I don't give no cares, okay? None.
You know what I'm saying? None. So tell us a story about you, man. Inform us of the life of Langston.
Life of me, let's see. I wake up every day, I research the internet. There's something funny, I need something to talk about. It don't matter what it is. I make it make fun. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta start off with celebrities first. You know, that's like, I got like a game plan. Because people, you wanna see how I'm funny. So I talk about celebrities to bring people in. I gotta research, like, who?
You said you talk about slavery? Is that what you said?
No, celebrities.
Yeah, slavery. Okay, that's cool, bro.
That's slavery.
Thanks for the host, my G.
Choice.
This man trying to host us back in 400 years ago. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to host me in a tree with a noose.
I think it's been for our president.
Hey, man.
Oh, Lord.
So you say you talk about a lot of celebrities.
And wake up, talk about celebrities, like, because people don't know if I'm funny. So I bring viewers in. Like, who talking about Kim Kardashian? They'll see my face. Like, they'll click on the video and say, "What are you talking about?" It's actually funny. They'll like it or share it, comment, stuff like that. And just, I know that I'm funny. I'm getting progress, followers. Every follow I get, every share I get, like, I'm doing something right. You know, 'cause I'm funny to a certain extent. I guarantee you. You go to my page, you'll find one video you'll find funny. Out of all of them out there, there's one that you'll like.
Okay, and listen, it's one is all it takes to get them drawn in.
It's one.
Hey, people watch one of my streams.
Yeah.
They never leave. You know what I'm saying? Never leave. Listen, Miss Trina been in my stream since day one. Okay, the very first time I was streaming back on PlayStation, didn't have no setup.
Shout out Trina.
Shout out to Trina. You know what I'm saying? Been down since day one. The first person I ever auto host because I didn't even know what auto host was. And you know, I didn't know what she was playing. I think I saw her playing Tekken. I didn't know who. I don't even really know who Miss Trina is. Could be a man, but with a woman voice. You know what I'm saying? Could be a man with a woman voice. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I think
but
it's a woman. Yeah,
we're gonna assume that Miss Trina is Miss Trina. You know what I'm saying? Has not given us a reason to doubt her. You know what I'm saying? Holla at my girl Miss Trina. You know what I'm saying? Working the pole for that dough. You know what I mean? You know, holla at her. But listen, man. Like you said, you just need to reel them in. And you say you do it. You say you find good topics, whether it be celebrities,
like
current events.
Most recently, it's been the news. So it's like the news is crazy. The news is nothing. I don't even know how people watch the news. It's always bad news, but something's funny always on it. People ain't know about the police. Oh my god! I can make a video out of this. I take it, dissect it. I write down my jokes. I write down just planning.
So you write your jokes. Do you ever find yourself being like off the top? I know you said you were joning folks back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
The roast was real.
Yes.
Do you find yourself doing more of that type of comedy or more written comedy?
Right now it's written. I gotta plan it out for some reason. As far as off the top, I've done a few videos off the top, but they come out okay. It's I feel more comfortable writing it. It's faster too. When I record the videos, way faster, way quick. I know I'm gonna say. I know what punchline I'm gonna use there. It's way quick. But off the top, a girl challenged me to do that too. I was on the date. She's like, make me laugh.
You know what I told her? I said, make me dinner. How about that?
I should have used that.
Listen, bro. Listen. You're not there to entertain. Why she ain't entertaining you? Listen, that's a whole nother stream, okay? Y'all know how I feel. I loves the women's.
She ain't eating her food. You eat. I'm eating. You're talking about make you laugh. Girl, this plate was $29.99. You know what I'm saying? So on that subject, yeah, like right now it's more written. Like I got like a notebook full of like things I didn't wrote down. I keep them too. It might be valuable one day. I'm giving them out.
Yeah, give them to me.
eBay.
I'm gonna give them out as prizes here on the chat. You know what I'm saying? For a small donation. Whoa. Marty using them top?
Oh my god. That's my setup. I use all the buttons.
Whoa, a top button.
I use
Whoa.
all the buttons.
Okay, we're gonna have to bring this one to an end, y'all. We got a top buttoner here. Okay, you know how I feel about the top.
I use all the
He's
buttons.
got all the buttons, the sticks. You know what I'm saying? The
Key
start,
cards.
select.
I use all the buttons.
This man using a multi-tap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like when
I can't claw.
I had one in a combo and I like ran into him. I think I accidentally hit one of the triggers and I grabbed and I was like, I didn't want to do that. Then I checked the buttons this next round, like all of them were set. I was like, whoa.
Leave no stone.
I use all the buttons.
Hey, man.
Leave no button.
It works. Sometimes.
Hey, he's resourceful, man. He said he uses all the internet. He got to use all the buttons. You know what I'm saying? You got to press every button on the keyboard.
He ain't teach me that yet. He got to teach me the claw.
I'm going to get you right. I'm going to get you right.
I can't do that. He'll teach me it though.
Going into the system and changes the configuration of the button.
Oh, yeah, that was Sonic Bob. No, that was that other dude that came to the house. I don't remember the other dude that came to the house. But back to our boy Langston here, man. So, you know, I think about, I equate like comedy to one of my skills, which is I do music, you know. And I agree that when you come off the top, yeah, it can be good. It can be very good. You know, it can be impressive. I think that there is a skill both ways. You know, those that come off the top, whether it be for comedy, whether it be speakers, whether it be people that are doing music, I think the impressive nature is that the mind is clicking so fast.
Yeah.
And synapses. That's something that may not be the best punchline, whether it be musically or, you know, in comedy. While there might be a better punchline there, you know, puns are trash. But puns off the top of the brain can be quite effective.
Yeah.
Because it's something that clicked immediately for you that somebody else may not have gotten that. You know what I'm saying? It may not have came to them as fast. And while people say puns are the worst, people laugh at puns if done cleverly. You know what I'm saying? Hell, that's most of my comedy is the pun. Okay, I'm a master of the pun. You know what I'm saying? Big pun, if you will. And you know, the same thing applies, I think, when it comes to writing your comics, your whatever it is. If you have skits that you want to do, you get your more well thought out, deep punchlines. And you know, people like Dave Chappelle, you know, people like Kevin Hart, all of them, really, every single comedian that has been great. They've had a team of people that they come, they read their comic material to. Like, hey man, y'all think it's funny? You know, I want y'all sit down in the living room. I'm gonna do my bit for like 5-10 minutes. You know, once all your friends get up and walk to the bathroom, you know what I'm saying? But you realize that there's only one bathroom in the house. Where did everybody go? You know, or everybody's there and they're cracking up. He's like, oh man, tears, people rolling on the ground, looking like Homer Simpson. Then you know it's like, okay, this is gonna hit. This is gonna hit. Yeah. You know, and the people that you need to have the closest to you, people are gonna tell you, you know, hey man, that was trash.
Oh yeah, I got a story to tell. When I first started comedy, shout out Don, his name Don. My very first video, I sent it to him. Like, what do you think about this? He said, Langston, shit was trash. He said, you was reading, like I was just, it was like a speech, like a video. He was like, this, that, you did. It was like I was doing it like that, like this is trash. Like, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like, he said, it might hurt your feelings. But I don't take nothing personal. Like, as a comedian, like, I don't take nothing personal. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, it ain't that deep. So, he told me it was trash. Like, an hour later, he gave me something better. He said, you need to be more animated. Or, you know, do something, you know, be funny.
You want to draw them in.
Yeah, he said, you reading this. This is trash. Hey. So I gave it to them, and they just skyrocket. I did a video on people watch. I don't know if people watch Power or Empire, but that's my first video, and I was comparing it to. And a Power actor reached out to me after that video. After the second one, the first one was trash. After I already did it, the Power actor he reached out to me. He's like, man, keep it up, man. This was funny. And after that, I gotta keep up. First video, this is a sign. You know. You don't get too many of them. I said, I think this is where I just stay at and just me.
That's how I felt when I got the Aries host. Yeah, I knew I needed to. Yeah, I need to keep going. You know?
Yeah.
I got the Anakin host. I need to keep going. Majin been hosting lately. You know what I'm saying? Now he got all the views. You know what I'm saying? I need to keep going. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's definitely proud to hear that you're getting somebody of that caliber reaching out to. You know, they don't even need to reach out to nobody. You know what I'm saying? They could walk around their noses up. They do walk around their nose up, as far as I know. But you know, obviously your talents have sparked some interest to somebody, and that's always a good thing to have happening, man. I definitely wish you the most success. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure that y'all check them out.
Check it out, please.
Check them out. We're gonna try to get that linked up in the chat. If you don't have it, could you type in @Langston Comedy?
You know, I'm always at the TEKKEN house usually. Just second home.
No, you're good.
I'm always at the TEKKEN house, second home. You know, you can play my Lars. Depending what character you use, I'll win or lose. You know,
hey man, gotta be making it come up both here and in the comment world. Hit enter. Yeah. There you go, I got it for you. Alright, y'all can follow that on Instagram, Langston Comedy. Also, make sure that y'all support them. Maybe put them on your team for the TEKKEN League.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know what the TEKKEN League, the Fantasy League is by now, you're missing out. You only got up to the 30th to enter.
30th?
Got up to the 30th. That's only about 9 days left. You know what I'm saying? You can definitely put your boy on. You know what I'm saying? He can make you proud. That's it for tonight, though, guys. Really appreciate y'all coming out. I'd like to say thanks to Marty for coming and kicking it with us.
All right, shout out Marty.
Shout out to Marty. Holla at your boy 96, putting on some good games for us.
What's up?
96 we team.
Also, our boy Limitless Guns in the building.
All around for everybody.
People in the chat. Well, I guess before we close it out, does anybody in the chat have any questions for our man Langston?
Here it come.
Yeah, you got any questions for our boy Langston before we close this thing out? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and, you down with the Q&A, I'm assuming.
Q&A? What's that?
Your PSN, your PlayStation.
PSN.
Yeah.
It's spelled weird, but it is Silver Bullet. It's spelled weird. I did some dumb shit.
Alright, well, let's see if we can get that typed in there.
I gotta type it.
Alright, try to type this in there for him.
Alright, video game, Joe.
Oh, hell. What you want me to type?
So type in silver. All the way through silver. Oh, wait. Let me look.
This man don't even know his name. He finna tell you anything.
No, so silver dash X. You put 2 S's.
That's cool. I'll take it back up. Oh, well.
Then 1 and a 3 for the V. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense. Then bullet, just spell bullet out. So you dash 8. That's my own. Dash 8. That's my own.
Oh, hold on. So is that correct?
Instead of the B, give it the B.
Yeah. Alright, just press backspace.
That's it. Try to be fancy.
What's going on with you, my G?
That's a Call of Duty name. I just adopted it to take it.
Okay. What's happening with your show?
Shout out Solar.
Average Video Game Joe asked, do you got any other social media platforms?
I do. I got on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. But I don't get no. I'm on them though. I don't get no love on them, but I'm on them.
Hey, that sounds like a great.
What happened?
Doesn't sound like a good idea. Maybe you could do a comedy show on the side for one of the THT events.
I'll do that.
We'd definitely be glad to have you a part of that. We definitely have some upcoming events coming through. We are looking at some venues to possibly check out. What about your YouTube? Give us some of your YouTube. We can check you out on YouTube.
Langston Comedy.
Okay, Langston Comedy on YouTube. And what about your Twitter?
Langston Comedy.
Alright, so Langston Comedy for all of that. Y'all got that. Y'all got that. You know what I'm saying?
I try to make it easy.
That's what I'm talking about. Make it super easy. I got a long ass name for Twitter. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even sure if I don't even know how people find it. You know what I mean? They just start typing in stuff and they see my picture and say, gotta go with them.
Yours ain't Mike _ on Twitter? It's something different?
Yeah, it's a very long name.
Oh, no.
It's a very long name. Hey, man, listen. If y'all have any other questions for Langston, now's the time to ask.
I'm sober. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, most definitely. That's definitely great having a comedy show at the venue. You know, got something to pick up these people's spirits after I drop them off. You know, so you know, so it's definitely gonna be A1 having that go down for us. You know what I'm saying? Definitely be pretty great. Well, with that being said, man, we're gonna close things out. Really appreciate y'all coming through. I'm going to make sure that I host somebody. So before we get up out of here, before you dip, you know, before you get all the way up out of here, let me show y'all a little appreciation. Thanks for everybody that joined in tonight, that made it possible to be here, that continue to check us out week in, week out. Coming up this week, we will be re-implementing the THT challenges. That's right, the board challenges are back in effect. We had a bye week last week. It's coming back though, you know what I'm saying? Time is changing. If I can get this thing to even pop off, I don't even know if it's gonna pop off. I'm trying to cut the credits on, but we might not get no credits today, man. We might just have to chill on it a little bit. You know, computer acting all kind of crazy, man. Yes, only the real can chill. Shout out to Zilla Mishma 22 for the follow. There was another follow I think I missed, but it didn't pop up on my screen. I mean on my phone.
Appreciate it, Average Joe. Just subscribe to me.
Okay, that's what's up. That's right, y'all get out there. Y'all subscribe to him. Check him out. Check him out on that Instagram. That's where you're going to mainly find most of his stuff.
Oh, yeah. Everything.
And until next time, y'all, it's been real.
Peace. Appreciate it, Mike.
No problem.